Hey guys, so this is the fourth time that I'm trying to film this review. For some reason, I can't make it work. I'm here to do a review about Now You See Me by Sharon Bolton. This is Claire from the Book Fox's Traveling Book. Claire read it and rated it quite highly, and then Leanne from Literary Diversions got it next, and she DNF'd it at about a quarter, like two-thirds of the way through the book. And then Vanessa from Chabosky got the book next, and I think she gave it like a 2.5 stars. And I just finished it a couple of days ago, and I gave it a 2 stars. I almost want to give it a 1. We'll see. I might end up changing my score. And I am going to be mailing this book to Raul from Latin Lector the second that I'm done uploading this video. And so, yeah, if you're interested in taking part, please check out all the things. I'm going to link the reviews for the people who previously read it below, and then I'm going to also link Raul's channel below. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to him reading it and reviewing it because I'm very, very curious about a man's point of view on this book because yeah. So, Raul, don't watch this video because yeah, I kind of put too many of my theories in the book, and so I'm worried I'm gonna like spoil it by revealing if my theories are true or not. So just don't watch this video. If you want this specific annotated copy, I'm not gonna do actual spoilers for the book in general. So if you like James Patterson, I feel like you would actually really like this book. I did get kind of like a woman's murder mystery vibe from it. The actual mystery is kind of compelling. For It was compelling for me for about 3/4 of the book, and then the last quarter it wasn't as compelling, but it does like give you. It's mostly just from Lacey's perspective, and then it does give you like chapters that are from the killer's perspective, and there's a little bit of flashback. So, but it is mostly told just from DC Lacey Flint's perspective, who is the main character of our book. She's also, I guess, there's a series that she's done. I'm not going to be reading any more of this series, but Lacey basically gets involved in this murder thriller murder investigation of a serial killer who's going around killing victims on the anniversary. It's the 120th anniversary of the Jack the Ripper killings. So the killer is going around and killing people on these days, and it's only the ones that are like canon Jack the Ripper killings, not because I guess there was like a bunch of people that were killed at the same time, but only a handful of them are considered to be actual Jack the Ripper killings. So the killer is going around killing women on this day, and for some reason the killer seems to be really kind of obsessed with Lacey, who's the main character, and so that's kind of why she gets not entrapped, but she gets, caught up into the killings, into the investigation. I can't make words happen. This is why I've had to film this so many damn times. I did think that it was interesting. It was like a very quick read. Page turner for sure. I would have read it a lot quicker if I wasn't annotating. And I did think there was a really, really, really interesting Jack the Ripper theory in this book that I'm not going to tell you. But I did think that was super interesting. I just hated Lacey. I hated Lacey, and I hated the writing of this book. There is an extremely obvious love interest that starts at the very beginning. Why can't we just have a lead female character that doesn't have a love interest? Like, why? Why? Just like have her go and solve the crime and not have a love interest. It's so easy. You just don't write it. There is way too much description of the other characters in the book. So like, his rippling muscles and his tanned skin and his blue eyes and, stuff like that. That just really grated on me. And there's, a part where Lacey gets like beat up, and so she's like very concerned about her looks, and there's a lot of comment about like, oh, you pretty young thing, and oh, so pretty, and da-da-da, and how she views other characters and their looks, and it just seems like looks are all that matter to her and all that matter in making a person a worthy person or not. And there's a character in this book that's a lesbian, and so it's her and her partner, and when Lacey meets the partner, she like refers to her as the older one or whatever, like she's older. So for some reason you can't refer to her partner by her name. You have to because it's, you're using the her pronoun, so to make sure that we knew which her she was talking about, she refers to her as the older one, which I think is ridiculous. Like, I don't care if she's older. I don't care if that person is like, whatever, got blue eyes. I literally don't care. Why? Why? So that was my biggest, oh gosh, what's happening with my hair now? My biggest issue with the book. Also, I feel like the author goes way far out of her way to make Lacey seem like this great, wonderful, perfect detective person. I mean, Lacey has her faults. She was into some bad stuff when she was younger. But character-wise now, she's like, so perfect. She like risks her life to go save people. She, goes and does stuff. And what I see is an extremely stubborn, arrogant, careless, reckless, stupid individual. She does so many things that it's just like, why? Why would you do that? Oh, just so that we can see that you're so amazing and you can survive that incredible thing. And it's just really, really, really frustrating. She seems to not have any faults other than she's like very, very stubborn and a liar, which, I mean, I guess are kind of faults, but the way that she's written, it just makes her seem like, it feels like Sharon's trying to get us to be in the character. You know what I'm saying? Like when, like in the Outlander series or in the Twilight series, where I feel like the author tries to create these characters that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be that person. It seems like she's trying to create a character like that. And I don't want to be like this woman at all. I find her miserable and irritating, but that's just how it feels to me. So that could be like my own like weird prejudiced whatever against this. But yeah, so I thought it was not super, super predictable from the beginning, but once I got to about the 3/4 marks, I kind of figured what was going to happen. They did like throw me for a loop though, and for a second I was like, oh, maybe I'm like super wrong. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it just depends like why you read books. If you read books for plot and like you want some kind of escape and a fun reading experience, I would suggest this because it is really quick and easy. It's just not good writing. So if you need like really, really beautiful prose or good characters, I wouldn't pick it up. But if you like a good plot, fun, it's really quick. I mean, it should be 100 pages shorter than it is, but yeah. I really can't think of anything else to say other than I'm surprised that it says that it was shortlisted for the CWA Gold Dagger and the Theakstone's Old Peculiar Crime Novel of the Year, and that she won in 2014 a CWA Dagger in the library for her whole body of work, which I just find really surprising. I'm not going to check out those awards because if they're giving this the prize, I don't want to read what they think is good. Yeah, anyway, sorry, that was kind of, I don't even know what I said. I hope everyone's having a great day. Bye.